All right, guys, we are back with the Edison Format Finals at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got the Tiger King Javi on the left playing his signature Gladiator Beast deck versus Kelly Jenkins on the right playing Vayu Turbo. So this tournament was 4 rounds of Swiss, cut to top four. Both these guys went X1, lost to the Sheriff, but Javi knocked the Sheriff out in top four. The Sheriff fell victim to the one seed curse. Now Kelly's got 2 wins on the channel a long time ago. He actually won back to back, I think, almost a year ago. But we haven't seen him lately, so we'll see how he does here today, trying to get his 3rd win. Well, Javi's got, 7 currently, trying to go back-to-back. We'll see if we can pull it off. He upstarts and then summons Rescue Cat. Now, I am going to root for Javi, my teammate. All right, so here comes Sam Knight. And double Sam Knight, okay. Does he have Test Tiger as well? He probably isn't. I think he does have Test Tiger, so he could, Geyseris him if he thinks that's a Ryko set. So it is Hamster. Is this good or bad? Well, now you can bounce off the hamster and then on a Geyseris. Did he not attack the? I guess it doesn't matter, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter because he's gonna Geyseris both monsters. All right. Now I made top 4 in this tournament as well, but you guys didn't see it. I lost to Kelly. Yeah, since I've been trying to catch, some of you guys may be watching, I've been trying to catch up because I was so behind on the videos. I'm finally, I think, only not even 2 weeks behind. So this was probably from now. I'm gonna try to get the Swiss rounds again. Also, the weekday tournaments tend to get less people, so I feel like there's not as much variety on the weekday tournaments because we play Edison on Thursdays and on Saturdays, and lately, Thursdays, we usually get the same amount of people, like 12 to 14 players, versus the weekends, the past 3 weeks, we've had almost 30. But the thing about Edison is that there's some people who show up occasionally, and that's why sometimes we get, inflated numbers. All right, so Javi's going to War Chariot the Greffer, lets him pay the cost. And Kelly sets 1 and passes to the Tiger King. Heavy's his bottomless. So Javi is, he can grab back the War Chariot with a quest. So he's gonna a quest and ready Ari him. I can already smell it. Maybe a Herculinos too. So respites both his Laquaris. Okay, he might double quest him to get the +2. Yep. Draw 2, draw 3. If he can hit him with Secutor, which I think he has a Test Tiger. So if he can hit him with Secutor, he might be holding the Test Tiger as well. I thought I saw it in his hand, but okay, so hits him with both. Now he's going to tag both out. Now he's going to definitely ready Ari him. Yeah, because he's got, 2 darks. So I smell ready Ari. And a quest. Yeah, grab back a War Chariot. Tag out Geyseris for, I guess it's ready already. He might go for another quest. It's either going to be ready Ari or another request. Now he could go Herculinos as well. Okay, so he doesn't go for the double quest play. So yeah, he's going to ready Ari the Vayu. Once GBs get rolling like this, the deck's really hard to beat, so I'd be shocked if Kelly wins this one. Or as some people like to call him, Ed Sheeran. All right, so Herc, Chariot, and another back row. Yeah, I can't leak it to Charge. Pays the cost, Vayu, D-Prison, Burial. So Javi's probably happy he milled the Burial. Grabs Ryko, which is probably just going to get Charioted. Gore's in the bottom of Kelly's deck. Kelly's only got 3 cards. Yep. I don't think he can win. Arma. Now the only thing you're afraid of if you're Javi is Chaos Sorcerer and Dark Arm. So Chaos Sorcerer is becoming very common in Vayu now. So that, and he did hit a right. He has the right go in there from game one. So you can tell Javi decided not to cherry. He's probably thinking, okay, I lose to Chaos Sorcerer and Dark Art. I don't really care about you making an arm wing. I guess he could, if he decides to go for Plague, he can just chariot the Brionic. So this was the right move, just letting it go. Yeah, Javi has Test Tiger in his hand. That's what I thought, but I think there was no reason for him to use it last turn. Reckless. What's Kelly at? 51.78. This one I don't like Reckless. I mean, it's good, but then like you're maybe once you get GBs rolling like this, skipping your draw phase is not the worst thing in the world, but now your draw is locked. So you took a -1 there. So I love Reckless Greed, but it's just sometimes it's either really good or really bad. And like in like these control decks like Blackwing. Trust me, you guys who watch my channel watch me climb through the DB ladder like a month ago or 2 months ago. I was playing Reckless and Blackwings online. Like I played quite a few matches with it. And when it was good, but then it was kind of like sometimes I would Reckless into Whirlwind or Dark Arm and it was insane. But then there was other times where I would just Reckless into trap cards. All right, so Javi compulses the Herc. Oh, the trap does shoot. Yeah, Javi's probably going to negate. Discards Respite. Oh, is that game with Test Tiger? He has Necrogarna. Now he's going to chariot the Necrogarna. And that is game. So Javi, 1 win away from going back-to-back and getting his 8th win on the channel. 6 of Javi's 7 wins have been with GBs. He did win once with in Tengu format. Not that long ago. Javi was playing a lot of Tengu, but maybe he should have tried GBs in Tengu. I mean, they did gain Lance. I can't remember if they gained the second bestiary, though. All right, so Kelly wrote us for Greffer. Discards Vayu. Sends Necro. Now, he could have sent Sirocco, but Necro might be better because you can protect your Greffer from Laquari. It depends on if you drew a back row or not. Yeah. If he drew no back row, I get sending the Necrogardener. Crows him at the end phase. Oof. Upstart. The Oscar special double upstart. Nope. This might be a Swift 2-0. I think he has... But the issue is, like, you only have... So, Murmillo, Special Summon Test Tiger. Bring up Murmillo. Pop Greffer. Attack him for 800. Yeah, but this is not, like, insane. Like, you got rid of his Greffer, now what do you do? Rediari or Laquari? You probably go Laquari. Yeah, he put it on top. In defense, now hopefully Javi has, like, a couple back rows, but if Kelly has a spell or trap removal... I guess we'll find out. Special Cyber. Attack Rediari, so... I think Javi has Book of Moon. So he might book this Cyber Dragon. Alright. So he compulses the Cyber Dragon. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, so Special Summons the Cyber Dragon again. Draws. Heavy's the Solemn. Geyser. Oh, you can see the frustration. Oh, man. But he does draw for Card Trooper. Okay, attacks Kelly for 24. Tags Geyseris out. Laquari and Hoplamas. Yeah, Hoplamas seems good against Vayu. Just the Armoring can't run it over. Unless you play Elfin like Randy does. So Laquari, Hoplamas, pass to Kelly. I mean, Kelly's up cards. So no back row. Kelly can easily take control of this game. I mean, Arma Plague, unless if Javi has DD Crow. Arma Plague, make Goyo. Okay, yeah, but Kelly's hands might not be that good. No Arma. No Greffer. 58, 8,000. What if he gets him with the Mirror Force? Okay, Hoplamas attack. No Mirror Force. It is Plague. Oof. Oh, man, this is not looking good for Kelly. Unless if he has Oppression. If he has Oppression, then he might still be in this game. But he already took a ton of damage. Yeah, he's at 37. Come on, Kelly. Flip that Oppression, man, and you're still in there. Now, Javi's probably going to tag out the Hoplamas. What do I think his back row is? It could be Bottomless. It could be Oppression. It could be Dust Tornado. That's my guess. So he already Ari's the Plague. So no Oppression now. So I think it's either A, Dust, or Bottomless. That's what I would read. Could be Starlight Road as well. And it is Bottomless. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was one of those two. Now Javi loses his bestiary, sets one. Who went first? Kelly went. So Javi's only up one card. So yeah, Kelly can still win this game. Like, yeah. Javi's, oh yeah, he didn't normal summon this turn. So here comes Sirocco. No prison, so maybe Javi's back row is a War Chariot. Set one. Pass. This is why I tell Javi to play two Hoplamas. See, everyone feels really confident with Sirocco. You just go set Hoplamas. They go normal Sirocco, attack. Oh, there's the Oppression. Oof. I think he took the life points off the wrong. Did he take them off Javi? Yeah, I think you're supposed to take them off. I don't know. I don't know who's at what. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I think he took the wrong life points off of. I think he was supposed to take 800 off himself. We'll see if it matters. Javi finally keeping track of his own life points. I think because Epik forced him to download Neuron. Because now, in order to join the tournament, you have to have the Neuron app. You report your wins on Neuron, and it's annoying. So Javi drops the Gores. Yeah, this has been a good second game, but like Kelly's back in the game. Thanks to the Oppression, and if he has a Raikou, or a prison or something, so nope, no prison. So Kelly takes. Kelly's at 22. I remember, I think Kelly took the 800 off the wrong person. How he's probably looking for Necrogardener, so token attack Vayu. Javi, do you play trap cards, man? Well, he has an Armwing play, and the Armwing. Oh, okay, so he can run over the Gores already. Unless if Javi has a DD Crow. Yeah, you can tell. You see Javi slamming his graveyard. So Sirocco pump. Attack over Gores. Yeah. So you're going to take, what, 16? You're at 32 to Kelly's 22. And I think Javi has all three of his cards are GBs. So he crashes with Sirocco. Kelly lets it go. Yeah, Javi, you're at 32, so you probably have to set a monster just to stay alive. What the heck happened there? Yep, sets a monster. So let's see. Kelly Jenkins. It is Sekitor. Sets a fourth back row. Did he just draw a Dust Shoot? See, I would side out. Did Javi go second this game? Yep. I side out Dust Shoot against most decks going second. Unless if they're playing like a heavy monster deck like Frogs or Lightsworn. But like any trap card heavy deck, I tend to side out the Dust Shoot. Oh no, it was Reckless. Never mind. I thought it was Dust Shoot. But that's just what I tend to do. So yeah, tax him for 23. And Javi picks up his card. So we are going to game 3. Will Kelly Jenkins stop Javi from going back to back and pull off the legacy to a? We'll see. All right, so Javi, the Tiger King Upstart. Will he pull off? Will he do the Oscar special and double Upstart? Doesn't look like it. Javi playing on his RBT New York Top Cut mat. I'm surprised he kept it. I'm sure people offered him for it. People love those RBT mats. All those custom mats, people love them. Like, I had one for the Edison Showdown too, and I wanted to keep it, but I was like, nah, people kept asking me for it. Eventually, I got rid of it. Okay, so here comes Kelly. Summon Arma. I'm probably going to send Necro Gardener. I know Javi, like, sometimes some of us will test play against Javi, and when I test play, I don't like to pre-play, because, like, if Javi's playing GBs, I'm not going to go, like, summon Arma, send Necro turn 1, but, like, Los and Randy, they'll like, kind of pre-play Javi, and they'll summon Arma, send Necro first turn against... All right, so Arma, Necro, set a back row. They're kind of the Oscar special, but he must have just drawn the second Upstart. Did Kelly not attack him? He didn't attack him? Okay, so Respite. I wonder... No, Javi went first. Yeah, Kelly could have attacked him. I don't know why he didn't attack him. All 3 Upstarts. But in Javi's deck, it doesn't matter too much. His deck's a controlled deck, so the life points are irrelevant. He wins through advantage, like, you know, Equest, Bestiari, Geyseris, Chariot. That's how this deck wins. They don't really care about the life points. The only issue is why I don't like Javi playing Upstart is because he does tend to be one of the slower players, and maybe game 3 Javi should just always side him out. I know some people like that I've talked to who run Upstart, they side it out game 2 and 3, and I always tell them, no, you keep it in. But in Javi's case, he probably should side him out. So Javi decides to send Geyser or Laquari to the graveyard with Prisma. Heavy. No. So I don't know if you send Bestiari or Laquari here. Prisma seems so good. I don't know why Javi only plays 1. Maybe 2 Prisma and a Stratos. Here comes Bestiari. Does he have Call too? Oh, he has Call. Chain Crow. Okay. Javi probably wasn't expecting Crow, but some people do side it against GBs. Maybe Javi read the Crow, so he didn't want to send his Bestiari, but he could have chained Call. No. Let's say... Sorry, I need to stretch. All right. Is Prisma not once per turn? Can he just Geyseris him? Oh, he still has a Necro. Okay, he has a Necro from earlier. So I remember Javi told me he misplayed. Maybe this is where he was talking about the misplay. Maybe he wasn't supposed to play Call like that. I don't remember. I just remember because I was there filming the tournament, and I was kind of watching, and I remember Javi told me, "Oh man, I messed up," and it might have been right here. This might have been the situation where he messed up. Maybe he wasn't supposed to activate the Call yet. Maybe he should have used. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. I guess. So Bestiari. Maybe he's not using Prisma's effect. Maybe his other Laquari's in his hand, and since he has Bestiari, he has nothing to send with. Okay, so Raikou Milsolemn. Okay, maybe he has the other Laquari in his hand, so he has nothing to send for Prisma. Yep, tag out Bestiari. So now he can. Okay, so Kelly decides not to use the Necro. Now he gets ready Ari'd. Okay, yeah. Okay, I see now. Javi has the other Laquari in his hand. Contacts for Geyseris. Okay, he pops his own call. Probably because he has Gores at least in the deck somewhere. So he doesn't want the call to stay there. Makes sense. Alright, let's see. Now Kelly sets. Or maybe the misplay. Maybe he shouldn't have contacted. Here comes Heavy. Heavy's the oppression. I knew he had the Laquari because he didn't send for Prisma last turn. It's the only thing that makes sense. So Geyseris attacking to a Raikou. Pops Geyseris. Attacks with Laquari. Leaving Kelly at 72. So Javi wants to see how many darks. Now he could have ready Ari him again to get rid of the Sirocco, but he could go, what, does he have a quest target? Yeah, he could go quest. He could go Darius. Yeah, so he decides to go for Darius. Grab Bestiari, Contact Fusion for another Geyseris. Just bringing up the 2400 beater that Kelly has to deal with. All right, so Javi went first. So yeah, they're pretty even in cards. Here comes a Dark Arm. I have 3 darks. So for some reason, Kelly, the entire tournament kept saying, anytime he had 3 darks, he kept saying, "Oh, I have 3 darks," and I remember I played him. He did it to me like 3 times. I guess he was trying to bait out a DD Crow. I was like, nah. I remember the first time he said it to me, and I was like, "What? You have Dark Card?" But he didn't have it. All right, so he pokes him. Javi drops the Gores. All right, Dark Arm pop the token. Dark Arm pop the Gores. Here comes Respite. Okay, maybe the misplay Javi told me about was sending the Laquari instead of the Bestiari. Maybe that was the misplay. Because I think the misplay happened before he dropped the Dark Arm, because then I started watching the game after that. So maybe the misplay was sending Laquari instead of Bestiari. Unless if he had both of them in his hand, I'm not sure. All right, Kelly summons Gale. I'm guessing, is he out of Darks for Dark Arm? Yeah, it looks like he's out. So Dark Arm attack a quest. Not looking good for the Tiger King, but maybe summoning that Gale might come back to bite Kelly. Let's see. I hope you have a Bottomless or a Prison, because you probably shouldn't have summoned that Gale. Oh, no. No, Kelly, no. Oh, Torrential. Yeah, you should have summoned that Gale. Dang it, man. We saw Edwin do the same thing. I think was it this tournament? No, it was the previous tournament. I think it was like round 3 or something like that. And yeah, you don't want to give GBs a monster to tag to bounce off. That's why I side out Hamster against GBs. Because they just bounce off of it. All right, so 2 back rows. Here comes Cool Wave. Ready Ari, attack Kelly for 12. 2 Geyseris in the graveyard. So Javi's gonna have to decide what he tags out for. I mean, what do we think his back rows are? It's not bottomless. It's not prison. My guess is he's got like dust tornadoes back there. Maybe return. So maybe you need to snipe the return. Because remember, he summoned a quest and attacked over the gale. And he had nothing to stop that quest summon or the attack. So his back rows are either dust, return. So Javi decides to go for the quarry. Probably complaining because yeah, he knows you can't stop an attack or a summon. The only thing I would be afraid of would maybe be return. Or would he have flipped return? Because he torrentialed the Murmillo, right? Yeah, Javi knows. I mean, your torrential's gone. He knows you ain't got nothing, so attack with both. Yeah, I'm curious to see what these back rows are. My guess is it's not oppression. Yeah, my guess is his back rows are like dust. I'm trying to think if could he have no because he torrentialed the Murmillo. Would he have returned them the previous turn? Yeah, I don't think he has return. Could it be? I don't think it's burial either. Okay, that makes sense. Yes, MST. Third Geyseris. Man, Javi with all three Geyseris. I think it might be MST Dust Tornado. Now, I wonder if Javi's going to Geyseris him. $2,011, yeah, so we're here. Here, Javi's going to decide whether or not he makes Geyseris. Taking his sweet time. It is the finals. Javi's trying to go back-to-back, so I get it. Lots of people have gone back-to-back, though. So he decides not to go to Geyseris. I wonder if this would be Javi's first time going back-to-back. Probably not. I think he did it already. All right, so he sets 2 and passes, so he might Geyseris him now. You're not afraid of the old back row. You know what? His back row could be Starlight Road. Yeah, Torrential's gone, so the only thing you're afraid of is Mirror Force. Yeah, that's another thing his back row could be. It could be Starlight Road. So Laquari attack Plague, Bestiari attack, and it's heavy and oppression. Okay, it makes sense. It being Heavy Storm. So Javi pulls off the back-to-back win. Now, will Javi pull off the 3P? I don't think. Oh, yeah, here's the Tiger King picture. So now Javi goes to 8 wins, 7 with GBs. Again, I think would Kelly have won if he just doesn't summon the Gale? How does Javi deal with the Dark Arm? Now, he didn't have any darks, but he had MST for his back rows, and you could just attack already. I think Kelly wins if he just doesn't summon the Gale. Yeah, I think Kelly wins. So, yeah, small mistake on Kelly's part, and Javi comes back and wins the game. That's Yu-Gi-Oh! Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that match. Yeah, we'll see if Javi can pull off the 3P. I don't think anyone's ever done the 3P. I actually was going to go look that up yesterday. We'll see. Check out the link in the description. I have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epic Cards and Games. Because of my first and last name, Oscar Zelaya, one word, all caps. Yep, I'll see you guys next time.